Hey everyone, welcome back to AndyDemos. Today I'm checking out a collaboration between Cory Wong and Wampler pedals. It's the Wong Compressor, and it's packed with some really cool features, and it springboards off the ever-popular Ego compressor, so let's check it out. A key feature in the Wong Compressor is the blend knob. This allows you to find your desired sustain and punch, and then blend back in the guitar's untouched signal to retain the instrument's natural attack and feel. The compressor's tone control lets you dial in all those spanky sounds, while a crucial attack controls how aggressive the compression will spring into action. A must for anything from funky rhythm to eased back solos. The boost component is completely independent and has a toggle switch to give you either flat response or a gentle mid-boost around 550 Hz. Combined, the boost and comp sections can slam an amp out front into the mix and keep it there without sounding squashed. Plus, there are features important to not only Cory Wong, but those looking for great sounds outside the amp, thanks to an XLR direct out with ground lift and a custom always-on mode for the compressor to keep it simple on stage. For more info on this collaboration between Wampler and Cory Wong, check out wamplerpedals.com, as well as Cory's own demo in the link below. Alright, so let's just start off with the compressed sound by moving the blend all the way up so there's no dry signal in the mix. Then once we get the tone and the right feel, we'll blend back the dry signal to regain some of the dynamics and to keep the sound from getting too squashed. So it's a very quick attack. Notice the attack knob's all the way down. Let's increase the sustain and get a little bit more compression, and then see how that attack knob really changes the feel and how quickly the compressor sets in. So I kind of like it. Just around noon, it's just not as aggressive, but you still feel that compression kick in almost immediately. Now let's, like I mentioned earlier, get a little bit more dry signal into the mix, so you have that initial attack being the guitar's, just full-bodied sound, and then the compressor kicks in. Even if you really squish it, having that clean blend in there just kind of saves the day. It doesn't, end up with a very squashed tone. And that's really the goal that Cory was looking for in a compressor. Having that clean blend is just crucial. It is a very clean and spanky sound. We could correct that with more of the tone roll-off, but let's just fill things up by using a clean boost after the compressor. while we're here with the boost on and the compression, let's check out that 550 mid boost. So it's kind of giving you more of a classic overdrive voicing but without all the clipping or distortion. And any kind of overtones or clipping you're hearing here is really just from the amp just being bombarded by so much signal. I'll show you this by turning off the compressor but leaving the boost on. And I haven't really touched the tone control yet because I want to show you how it could really just, keep the compressor tone nice and sparkly while the dry signal is obviously uncolored and untouched. So I'm going to roll the blend all the way back with the compressor on. You'll just hear this natural tone of this Dunnable with humbuckers, and then we'll roll it up and you'll hear a nice bright and jangly compressor tone. So obviously there are a lot of different applications here. You could go direct with the XLR output, and you could even use it at the end of your pedal board in front of an amp and use the clean blend to kind of let all that signal through untouched, but still use the boost to get a lead boost or just, make parts louder. So let's try that with a distortion before the Wong compressor. So here's the tone I'm getting out of the Phenom, and I've purposefully backed off on the mids because we're going to gain all that and some more by stepping on the clean boost after it. Let's see what happens when we engage the compression. And here I'm trying a different setting here using a much slower attack, and I still have some clean blend in the works, so we're gonna still hear that really cool boosted signal, but the compression is just gonna take it to new levels with a lot of sustain. Well, that's the Wong Compressor, just showing itself to be a very versatile box and a really cool tool for anyone that's looking to get into compression and even boost. And you can find it at wamplerpedals.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.